everyone. I wanted to share a Passover story with you called The Littliest Levine by Sandy Lanton, illustrated by Claire Key. That means she drew the pictures. Hannah Levine was little. She was too little to reach the sink by herself and too little to tie her own shoelaces. She was too little to ride the big yellow school bus with her brother and sister. I hate being the littlest Levine, said Hannah. I know, said Grandpa, but someday you may change your mind. On Sukkot, it was even worse. Her daddy had to pick her up so that she could hang her paper chains from the roof of the sukkah. I hate being the littlest, said Hannah. Do you remember Sukkot at the J? We all worked together to make those beautiful walls by weaving, and they were so beautiful at Sukkah City. Don't worry, said Grandpa. Soon you'll be glad to be the littlest Levine. On Hanukkah, Hannah couldn't light the candles by herself. Her grandpa insisted on guiding her hand. I hate being the littlest, said Hannah. Be patient, said Grandpa. Soon you'll be proud to be the littlest Levine. Do you guys remember when we were celebrating Hanukkah together? We had the light lab and our latke tasting and the dreidel shop. It was so much fun. On Purim, that was like just yesterday, it feels like. Everybody dressed up and had a really fun parade. Hannah filled the hamantashen and folded them up, but her mom had to put them in the oven. I hate being the littlest, said Hannah. Your holiday is coming, my littlest Levine, said Grandpa. Let's go into my study, just the two of us. We have a lot of learning to do. Passover preparations began, and the whole family was busy. But when they cleaned the house, Hannah could only wash the lowest part of the window. And when they unpacked the Passover dishes, Hannah could only put the shelf paper in the bottom cabinets. And when it was time to make the matzah balls, Hannah wasn't allowed near the stove. But every evening after dinner, she and her grandpa went off together. The afternoon before the Seder, Hannah's brother and sister set the table. Her father arranged the food on the Seder plate, and her mother put out the wine glass. But once again, Hannah and her grandpa disappeared into his study. When it's finally time for the Seder, Hannah put on her new polka dot dress and her matching ribbon in her hair. She twirled around the room, letting her skirt billow in a full circle. She was ready. The candles were lit and everyone joined in the blessing. Then they took turns reading from the Haggadah. When it was time for the 4 questions, everyone got quiet. Who is the littlest? Grandpa asked. Hannah smoothed her hair. She cleared her throat. She stood tall, and in her loudest, clearest voice, she chanted, Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol halelo. Why is this night different from all other nights? When she had finished reciting the 4 questions, she sat down. My littlest Levine, Grandpa said, I'm so proud of you. He gave her a big hug. Thank you for teaching me, Grandpa, Hannah whispered. Today, I love being the littlest Levine. The end. I hope that you guys have been practicing your 4 questions and are getting ready to do it at your Seders on Wednesday and Thursday night. I can't wait to hear. Bye!